Welcome to the next part. In this part, we are going to do a test bake, or you can say a baking. You can use Maya also for baking. So for that, you have to go to menu, rendering menu, and over there you will see in lighting and shading, you can see transfer maps. So here you have to give the target meshes and source meshes. So target meshes your low poly, which because it will get targeted with the baked normal, and your source meshes the high poly. So in this case, I have sculpted 3 major parts. I didn't sculpt it on the interior part. So the 3 major part I have selected as a target and source. And search envelope 0.5. You can see, play with the settings and just click on the normal map and choose the location. Then you can just click on the bake. For test baking, you can reduce the resolution. Like right now, I was baking in 4K, but you can reduce the resolution so that it will run fast. And you can see that it's not looking properly in the viewport. So for that, we have to turn off the color management in Maya viewport so that you can see the normal map properly. And still we are seeing some defects which happened because of a small problem. You will see, I'll show you. So what is happening is our high poly mesh and our low poly mesh is not properly aligning. So we have to align it. We have to make sure that our high poly and our low poly is properly aligning so that the envelope, the computer can see the surfaces and bake it on the low poly. And also there will be intersections which will happen when our high poly and low poly or different object which we are baking are on same place. So to rectify that, there's one technique which you can use. So whatever part is there, like separate parts, you can move those parts little aside, high poly and low poly both, and bake them separately. Like they will get baked in one go, but you can make a distance between them so that they get baked properly and no seam intersections or other kind of intersection happen, and you will get a clean normal map or any map. So you can see I have sculpted on the golden rings and the glass bottle and the top cap. So I'm kind of shifting those things little to a side, like 2.5 centimeter or 2.5 in one axis and 2.5 other side. And same I did with the high poly and low poly. Both the things are now aligned. They're just moved to a little side. And you can see after when I clicked on bake, after like it took around 2 to 3 minutes to bake this map, and after that I got a clean bake. You can see there is no intersection, nothing. Whatever was there in high poly, it came out very good, clean on the low poly. And while exporting it wherever you want to use, just shift the mesh back to its original position and just export it. You can also use other softwares for baking. I usually use Maya for test baking, and then I export it for, I want to export it in Marmoset, I export it over there for baking. Or if I want to do the texturing in Substance Painter, I just export it over there and I can do the baking over there also. But first test baking, I usually do it in Maya. We can just directly change the mesh if we are seeing any problem. So that's why like I test bake it in Maya, and if there is any problem, I can just fix it over here itself. So yeah, this was the baking in Maya. And let's say you are facing any problem while baking your mesh, just let me know in the comment section. I'll make a video about it. In next one, we will be moving to Substance Painter and try to bake it over there also, or use the same normal map and move forward with the texturing process. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.